Everyone remembers Naboo as a peaceful world, full of green valleys where Queen Amidala ruled and Gungans lived beneath the lakes. But the beauty of Naboo hides some scary things in the corners. Let's discover which 5 mythical creatures once existed in the planet, making it worse than everything in the galaxy. In the deepest jungles of Naboo, where light barely touches the ground, there is a creature called the Syrinx. It has been growing for centuries. It looks like a part of the forest itself. Its body is very tall, a twisted collection of bark, vines and roots. But under the wooden skin, it has something alive, like it's half plant, half parasite. It has too many limbs, long, root-like arms that blend into nearby trees, and a head with 3 eyes that reflect light. But you know the scariest part? The Syrinx moves when you're not watching. It senses living beings around it. It mimics sounds of a bird, a voice, even someone calling your name. To lead people deeper into the jungle, the more you follow, the more the trees begin to watch you back, until you're surrounded and there is no way out. Some say those who vanish in the forest aren't eaten. They become part of Syrinx forever. The second creature is a terrifying aquatic predator that lives deep in Naboo's lakes, rarely seen, but locals were always aware that the lakes and rivers belong to something they named Drowler. Its body is long whale-like and lizard-like, covered in green skin beneath the water. It has dozens of tiny moving tendrils where its face should be, constantly twitching like desperate fingers searching for prey. Instead of a mouth, it has a circular opening that stretches sideways, filled with sharp teeth that can slice through bone. It has many arms and comes up suddenly from the depths, grabbing anyone who dares come near the shore. When it attacks, it grabs the victim tightly, pulling them below as it begins to feed. But the twist in the story is that legends tell of the Drowner sending things back. The bodies were found days later by the shore, soaked, barefoot, staring blankly into space. But when they finally open their mouths, they are hollow. Sometimes they return to their homes, knock gently, and when someone opens the door, another one disappears. So the next time you're near the waters of Naboo, remember you can be pulled inside the clear water any time without even a hint, because if it knows you're there, you're already gone. In the deepest, darkest parts of Naboo's jungle, there is something you can't see, but it can see you. It is a spider-like creature so large and ancient that it doesn't crawl between trees. Its massive legs are stretched across the jungle like claws through the trees and undergrowth, making a trap with its web. It is Spizern, invisible to the human eye unless touched, and by then it's too late. Each leg is coated in a venom so strong it numbs your body in seconds. Its central body is hidden high in the trees. No eyes, no roar, just its fangs, hanging like branches, dripping with venom, silently feeding on anything caught in its reach. The scariest part? People walk into its web of limbs without ever knowing. The poison seeps into their skin, and within seconds they are dead. And the forest? It stays hauntingly quiet, as if nothing ever happened. But the Spizern is always waiting, always hungry, and always watching. Long ago, a part of the lake was said to be the most beautiful place on Naboo, but nobody knew the truth. Beneath the surface lived a terrifying creature, part serpent, part dragon, with twisted black horns curling like dead branches. Its mouth could open wide enough to swallow a person whole, lined with endless rows of needle-like teeth. Legends say it traps souls in the lake's depths, It can hear footsteps near the shore and waits patiently to strike. People came, drawn by the beauty of the water, and never came back. But sometimes it doesn't wait for you to look in. Sometimes it comes out anyway, and when it does, you hear the screams echo from under the surface, bubbling up from the black. Days later, bones float to the top. One thing is certain, the creature never leaves the lake. It lives there, and it only hunts those who get too close. So if you ever visit that part of the lake, don't go near the water, don't make a sound, and if you hear a splash behind you, run. Now there is the Ralloch. It walks on 4 thick legs, bent low like a stalking beast. Its skin is like frog flesh, stretched too tight over muscle. Its body is massive and hunched, with a low, flat head and no visible neck. The back is covered in bony ridges that curve outward, and its arms are long and muscular, dragging through the mud, ending in wide, 4-fingered claws. 2 small holes sit where eyes should be, but the real horror is its mouth, a massive vertical slit that opens sideways across its face, filled with thick teeth that don't line up properly. It smells like rotting meat and river water. The Ralloch is fast, silent, brutal. When it targets its prey, it tears off limbs, bites through bone, and leaves the rest hanging from trees, as if to warn the others. If you're ever in Naboo's swamp and the water suddenly goes still, you're already being watched. So these are just 5 mythical creatures that may still be there on Naboo. The beauty of Naboo holds many secrets. If you want to explore more about the galaxy's planets, stay with us. Like, subscribe to our channel, and be careful what you watch next.